No.
Huh? Where am I?
It's a cutscene.
You. The tablet of promise.
I have bound together the lives of the stars. As with an infinity of unlimited possibilities, the existence of numerous stars lighting the paths of all worlds symbolizes an undetermined future, and I have combined them into one.
So it's just as I thought. You.
The One King has neither past nor future, only conflict. A war against myself, a sacrifice of myself. Yet at long last, you with the stars of other worlds have ended this monstrous cycle.
I have.
The true chronicle.
It belongs to you and the others.
Have I beat the game? What's going on here? Why back at the castle?
Fudce! No dice, huh?
No dice. It connects to the Faramon gateway, but not to any of the other worlds.
Too bad. I was hoping to find out what happened to the others.
That's it.
What's it?
In a sense, our ability to travel from world to world via corridor was provided by the One King.
What?
As a side effect of his attempt to fuse the infinity to one world, it was easy to connect to the corridor.
So that must mean...
Yes. Now that we've defeated the One King, we can no longer join the corridor to other gateways.
Which means we can't see your worlds.
Oh no.
That'll make work difficult for you and the Wanderers, I suppose. It'll be impossible to stock up on products from other worlds now.
Well, that in itself is indeed trouble. But our business will survive.
We'll never find out if Atri or the other Marika have won or not. And even if they've won, does that mean we'll never see them again?
I wouldn't say that.
Huh?
Now that we can't connect to the other worlds, that's proof that the One King is actually history, right?
Yeah.
So they must have won their battle on the other side. And besides, I have a feeling we might see him again. We ought to get back now.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wait up!
He truly is an amazing kid.
Isn't he?
Oh, so you have to leave.
Yes. The citizens of Salsabil await my return.
I have a lot to get done as well. Astrasia's reconstruction has already begun, but Sinus needs help in a big way.
Their spirits must have been crushed by all this. Somebody's gotta whip them back into shape if they want.
Nice. I'll leave that to you.
I plan to hold a feast with the spirits to celebrate our victory.
And make sure to come to Ninena's temple to receive blessings from the sea god Ninernetta.
Hold on a second.
Aren't you guys forgetting about the village? If we don't tend to the crops, we're sure to have a famine.
The company's booked up for the next 6 months as helpers. We better get cracking!
Hey, first he says there's a ton of things to take care of, then he takes off somewhere.
Are you sure it's so
Positive. You'll take it away where no one, and I mean no one, can get their hands on it, right?
Well, yeah. You sure are a strange one, you know that? I mean, who wouldn't want to keep the true chronicle? You can gain knowledge of all the worlds in existence with this.
Yeah, but that means you know what's coming.
I just don't need it anymore. Plain humans shouldn't get their hands on that kind of power.
Huh.
Besides, what fun would life be if you knew how everything would work out before you even tried? Am I wrong?
Huh. Maybe you're right.
Hey, there you are!
What's up, Marika?
What do you mean, what's up? Don't you realize how busy we are? Get out here and get...
Okay.
These people really don't seem to need the true chronicle. So I'll just take it with me. Take it to the stars.
Well said.
Actually, I never expected such strong leadership out of him. All 108 stars of destiny came to his side. And if that's how it is, maybe one last time.
Where were you?
The Janamies are just about to leave. Lord, with the reconstruction of Sinus and all.
Lord.
How is the company gonna deal with all this work?
Would you all stop it? I can't understand all that yapping out. Here's the deal. I'm dropping everything to go on a trip.
Excuse me.
Sheesh, what is it now?
Come over here and find out.
Ooh.
Hey, long time no see, I think.
Hey!
I thought you'd be more surprised to see me. In fact, I'm not even sure how I got here myself.
I knew we'd meet again. I never had a doubt in my mind. I didn't think it would be this fast, though.
We
Well done.
both beat the one king.
Heck yeah, we did.
It's all thanks to what you told me. Getting all the chronicles to win.
I'm
Gotta
just
catch them
glad
all.
you trusted me. And that's because you and your friends, you never gave up. You can't win if you don't even give it a shot, right?
Yes, that's right. The one king is gone now. And that means the infinity will go on forever as many, not as one.
Yeah.
I better get back now. The gateway won't hold up much longer.
Oh, alright.
I'm glad I got to see you again. And that the stars let us meet again for one last time.
Hey, don't give me that one last time business.
Huh?
I heard we can't connect to the corridor because the one king's gone. But you got here, right?
So there's gotta be a way.
This doesn't have to be the last time we meet. We can't predict the future, right?
Good point. That attitude of yours is why I always come to see you. See you around.
Right. See ya.
Yeah, it has been a pleasure. Sieg, does he know he saved the world? Still rushing around, leading company. Dilf, work for the prosperity of his people and good relations with other tribes. Luke, energetically continue to pursue the roles of the Elder Advisor and Scribe Elder. Zenoa disappeared with True Chronicle, later appeared in the Empire of North Star. Ordovich, nobody's seen him since, but a voice sometimes heard at the altar. Megion, spends his time travelling, but occasionally visits Dilf or Sieg. Vasilov took charge of Sinus' defence, as it was rebuilt as a harmonious, peaceful city. Enumclaw, getting rid of the remains of formless demons, who knows what will do after that. Marika tries to help rein in the leader, who tends to get carried away, but he always breaks free. Nero withdrew from a rural tribal leader to devote herself solely to a sea god. Resno, with her husband, she continued to contribute to Sinus' reconstruction. Deidre and used endless travels to journey around helping with his restoration, then vanished. Luvace returned from his wandering. He always has slight information. Belmwell seemed to be searching for Enumclaw. Geschütz. Belfast is disbanded. The appointed firearms commander of Rittershield's army. Zayn, Balsam's always tinkering within his innards, doesn't seem to mind. Lutao worked to help his tribes down in Tinus. Live with other races in harmony. Chain often showed up here and there, taking on huge monsters as training. Nazu accompanied Doge on his expeditions, later becoming a mountaineer. Salburn, envoy of Rittershield, said he saw Salburn at a meeting of his 6 court nobles. And Doge went on countless climbing expeditions, challenging slopes such as Mount Svatgol. Bosch, with 5 children, they became an adventuring family, exploring frontiers. Sfeel shows up at taverns everywhere, offering popular drinks cooled with snow. Silen, with company full time now, trains with her son, watches him grow up. Alongside Jail's mother, he continued to be a valued member of her company. At the village's insistence, Vajim continued to be a Citru village elder. Drummond continued as a pirate, helping Hina by punishing evil pirates as merchants. Crowd killed as the first queen of Austrasia, helped recovery. Felika, Drummond enemies always had cute stuffed animals were ready. Fridegund, to make amends for betraying her people, she remained without title or position. He invited Zebak to work at Loman Makua, remained as a pirate. Shams is king of Salsabil, forged relations with foreign countries. Manuel followed mother's footsteps, researching chronicles and mage arts. Nova stayed with the company, but his true purpose was always to watch over Sophia. Using Marcus through Chronicle, she helped her best friend Manuel research. Sophia did. Tiga, on behalf of Diorf, helped develop understanding between tribes in Sinus. Gilliam, at town's urging, he became a mayor of Greyridge, and led the restoration. Mizrak joined the kingdom of Salsabil's regular army. Reka, after her son was established, she joined her husband, who was leading another caravan. Mubal studied mage arts under Nuzat again, and researched chronicles with Manuel. After Vaslov went to Sinus, Indrik became a brave defender of Luganik in Vaslov's stead. Yomi gave another performance in Sinus and was well received, then took a show on the road. Chihaya, as before, she always could be found playing the flute wherever Yomi was dancing. Ever Queen's loyal swordsman, Maruvis became Austrasia's commander of Royal Knights. Assad became commander-in-chief of Royal Mage Forces newly established by Crowkild. Inspired by Gadberg, Gordo stayed on at workshop, crafting work after another. Following Assad to Austrasia, Haffin joined the Royal Mage Forces. Putting his past behind him, Keflin helped with the restoration of Sinus. Yadimir expanded his farm with Moro's help, became the owner of a flourishing enterprise. Hina entered Lonomakua's chiefdom's ministry office and helped advise her father. They say Morjan headed for the Empire of North Star, but nobody knows for sure. Kemia went to Rittershield and ran further east, overtaking new guns. Moana continued business of bringing people together, but remained her single self. After intense training, Amorelik and his brother became Royal Knights of Austrasia. Quilliard and his brother trained on the Fredegun became Royal Knights. Besides Eunice, there was never another nurse who could put up with Zara's shenanigans. But Zara remained house physician and always thrilled to be able to examine so many races. As the captain of Salsabil's guards, Taj continued to defend the King Shams. Yoda went back to the Empire of North Star, where civil war later broke out. Nomno half the time asleep at the castle, other half the time at Nasis. Yoda really pushing the edge secret of an Emperor of Another Star. Shame it never came about. Forever trying to drill a mage art secrets into Mabal, Nuzat did so for future generations. Sevilla served King Dulf as #1 adjutant, later gave birth to his child. Lycia stayed with company but would sometimes go to Salsabil. Carolo joined Sota's project of writing down the memories of scribes. Balsam was researching the Harenga relics, no threat dug up, trying to master Mentor's technology. Guntram became Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Austrasia, putting the Queen's policies into action. Roberta became a Royal Knight of Austrasia, but per his request, currently on loan at the castle. Usmil, as almost as the keeper of Sevilla, gave birth to Megian's child. Nyxis stayed with Megian in Usmil, and babysat their child with joy. Though he said he was unsuited, Nimni became a new leader of a tribe. Sota, with Skolo for support, was writing down memories of future prosperity. Kashgar wanted to retire, but no successor can be found, remains chief. Mabel still belongs to a company and tries to sneak into the leader's rooms at times. He doesn't mind. Rufus disappeared and Rahawenga monsters and Resident Horror are now gone. Libegin works frantically to bring back Grey Ridge's former spirit and animation. Yod tells Balsam he wants to look cool like a precursor, but Balsam never listens. Duhamin gave an unasked for performance in Luganik and almost got beaten up. Hotspur, merchant or liaison officer for a company? Either way, Hotspur's enjoying himself. Why he can't travel the Infinity anymore, but now advises young wanderers in Corridor. No threat digs a Rahawenga treasure, but nobody but Balsam buys the relics. Minen, which was taken fierce regalia, she went back to Riddershield and developed new guns. Namna, as Nilneda's head priest, spent life safeguarding with Anasis Temple and Neva. Mumra Company, Siska, Rajim was always worried about Siska being single, but not Siska. Nakil became Salsaville diplomat, using mild man and nature to get others to open up. Len Yen always accompanies Lou as he rushes back and forth between the castle and Sinus. Uragan fulfilled the dream of eating Peklar meat, and went off again looking for Ikas. Nemne went back to Nasus, but still often visits company when to sing with Siska. A castle full of skilled craftsmen inspired him to try other new techniques, Gadberg. Anya thought about becoming a writer, but then realised it didn't involve any talking. Why would stop chasing Ikas? Sure he would return to beautiful ladies at castle on his own. After Siska stopped chasing Ikas, Yova was free to give the company's full participation. More at home taking care of animals, Ortar set a large farm with mountains in the plains. Worcester became Salsaville Royal Palace's chief, now trying to correct Shams's poor taste in food. Head of the Halcyon family, Boosh took a liking to him, and made him in fact captain of the guard. Mura became Yadima's successor. It was incredible strength to turn barren land into farms. How she persuaded those unwilling to leave the low-slow woods come to move to Sinus. Latilda had 5 children in no time, became known as a plucky mum and adventuring family. Duika still believes in Ordovich as Orsta's first ancestor, and guards the ancestral altar. Simir summoned up a popular gambling den in Sinus, praising a good and unknownable future. Logan returned to Grey Ridge and reopened the inn, but often visits Erin. Erin, thanks to her efforts, the accommodation at the castle are always comfortable. His Sinus wedding to Savina was a symbol of a new hope to his departing people as Darrow, and Savina, she and Darrow lived a happily married life in Sinus. She even learned to cook well. Numru joined with Dremon pirates and helped terrorise Lunamakwa seas. Felika never happier. Ikas went to the Empire of North Star in search of more beautiful ladies. Tongatihi got to make as many windows as his heart desired during the restoration of Sinus. Munsang served a young elder after having tattoo changed back with his people's approval. And Tehilulu went independent with Rekka Rekka's approval, and then became a great merchant. And that, as they say, is the end. Do you have credits? Do you have an end credit roll? We got that screen there. Looks like there is actually no end credits to this game, which is a shame. And so, I thank you guys for tuning in and watching me play this game. I've probably split this episode into 2 parts. No idea where we're going to split it, but I know we've been running for 42 minutes and my mouth is running a little bit dry. I'm going to try and record something for Thursday. Apologies if I don't. If not, I'll try and release something for Thursday anyway. Because I think this one's going out on Monday. I come back after the convention, so I'm going to have trouble with recording in time. I should be okay though. I have a feeling I know what's coming up next. I've got it downloaded already. I'm not emulating anything. It's not going to be from a Suikoden series. It'll be my first RPG slot game which is not from a Suikoden series, so I do hope you enjoy that when it comes. I'm going to say this in case there's anything interesting or new with this. But my name has been Fudce. This has been Suikoden Tierkreis. I've finally completed the game. I bought it when it was released in the UK. I never actually got around to finishing it, which is a shame. So what do you think of the game anyway? That's an interesting thought. Overall, it's got a solid story. It's got the means and the requirements for a Suikoden storyline. It's an army fighting against an enemy. This time it's a royal conflict. It's a traditional conflict of true peace versus the right to choose. And always true peace is always a bad option. It's a bit grindy, a bit silly in places. It needs a Vicky type character to make it better, just for teleporting easiness. But yeah, this has been Fudce playing Suikoden Tierkreis. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.